At Narrabeen on Sydney's northern beaches, the real estate boom is over.
You've only really got people that have got big life changes who are selling right now, so the people that have to sell.
Property values here have dropped 19% since interest rates started rising in May.
That can convert to 300,000, 500,000, maybe 600 in some cases. But obviously with the rise in interest rates and limited borrowing capacity, it certainly put a dampener on the market.
In October, home values fell 1.2% across the country. Brisbane and the regions led the downturn. Sydney, Hobart and Canberra experienced declines of 1% and more, while prices dropped between 0.8 and 0.2% in Melbourne, Darwin, Adelaide and Perth.
Good bidding. Almost had it, sir. 1,000,003.
This real estate agent insists some sections of Queensland's capital city market are still hot.
Done and sold to your buyer. Congratulations.
The bidding started at $1 million and we ended up actually going above the seller's expectations, selling under the hammer for $1,370,000.
Adam Downs says low stock levels are a big driver of competition.
People just aren't acting with that fear of missing out, so we're not seeing that frenzy that we saw 6 months ago. However, there's willing buyers and the properties that are coming onto the market are selling.
Property analysts warn the downturn could further accelerate.
It's important to keep in mind that inflation is sticking around and this has the potential to see further lifts in the cash rate. So there is some risk that this downturn could re-accelerate.
The Reserve Bank delivered another 0.25 percentage point increase to take the cash rate to 2.85%. That's the highest since April 2013. The rising cost of living is making life harder and harder for the RBA and the government.
Inflation is the number one challenge in our economy. It's the number one focus of the government.
The Reserve Bank now expects inflation to peak at around 8% this year and says more rate increases are on the way. The big four banks are predicting an official cash rate of up to 3.85%.
It will be quite a high cash rate and create some pain for households, though not as much as the pain of long-term high inflation.
If lenders pass on the rate hike in full, homeowners with a $750,000 mortgage and 25 years left on the loan will see their repayments rise by $112 a month, which means they're now paying $1,140 more than they were before the RBA started increasing rates in May. Lynn Boy owns 2 properties, one she lives in and this converted house which she runs her beauty salon from. The business owner's mortgage repayments have doubled since the start of the year.
I need to cut down on holiday, travelling or shopping, so my client is the same. So they minimise the time that they pamper themselves.
Lynn is hoping for a slowdown in rate rises.
Because for me, I feel like whenever we struggle with the finance, it's affects a lot for my mental health as well.
Rising cost pressures making it difficult for many to relax.